Hey guys, it's just Cookie. I'm not sure if there's any viewers out there or anything right now, but I think that's kind of besides the point. Um, just continuously reloading, and it was taking forever and allowing me to come back on and actually be live. So here I am. It was kind of informing me about moderators and how to set those up if I was interested, but I just feel like my channel is a little too small for that right now, but maybe one day. Definite goal to shoot for, but I honestly, I don't think I'll be on very long. I guess I had an enamoring question for anybody out there that's, I guess their own business or trying to create their own business, or an artist of some sort, whether it be a singer, self-published author, um, just a musician, you know, um, anyone that has to go through any type for any reason. I guess I want to get some thoughts on what y'all thought out there about having to pay to be interviewed. Um, I was pretty excited. There was someone out there on SoundCloud that was, I guess, hearing my music for the first time. And they don't just do interviews on I believe, but or a podcast at least, but I know that they have an Instagram, and they were interested in interviewing me as they just, got introduced to my music, and they were saying a lot of positive stuff and saying that my music was hitting, I guess, within the SoundCloud algorithm. And he said, I never heard of you or your music before, but when I, tuned in, he was like, oh man, he was like, your music really hits and I enjoy listening, and he wanted to do an interview. So, for days I've been, getting excited about this, and he said that it would be a live stream on Instagram. So we're talking. He sends me, questions to give me an idea of what he'd be asking me about. And then, we keep, connecting, talking, probably a good like 15, 20 minutes. And then we're going to get ready to do the live stream. And then he drops the bomb and says, well, if you want to do the interview, we have a holiday discount of, making it $80 to do the interview versus our usual $160 for 30 minutes. And then, of course, if you had an extra 30 on top of that, then that would be, I think he said 300. And I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, like, don't you think that was something we probably should have went over to begin with? The pricing of your services, or, I mean, you're interviewing me, like you saw me, you were interested in me, you want to get my background history. I have to answer these questions. And I've also done interviews where you are given questions and then you just kind of fill in the blank. And I mean, you're giving the information. So I guess another like artist out there, independent or not, like, how do you feel about having to pay to be interviewed? I don't know. This has happened to me more than one time. I just feel like if you're coming to me, you want to get to know me. I don't know you. You're new too. You're just kind of like this up and coming channel. You've gotten, a lot of followers since you started your account back in 2020. I'm not saying it's, not honorable that you have the amount of followers that you do, because I think that's great. Anybody who's able to build up that kind of following and be successful on social media, that's wonderful, because I think it's hard to do, at least if you're not willing to pay into it, But, for somebody that I've never heard of either, besides, them not really knowing me and just getting introduced to my music, I don't know. I feel some type of way having to pay to be interviewed. So I guess I'm just trying to get some input out there and see what everybody else is thinking or feeling. I mean, do you think that's like a legit thing, or is that, just trying to take advantage of somebody out there, um, seeing if they're going to fall for a scheme, or is that really like just the way it goes anymore these days? Like that's what you have to do in order to be showcased or given more of a platform. And I mean, granted, he does have a good following, and he promises that after you're on his channel that you'll get the same amount of followers or new listeners, subscribers, whatever. But I mean, what if you pay that money? What if you pay anywhere from $80 to $300 and you don't get that following? Then that interview would have essentially been for nothing. And I mean, I feel paying for interviews is almost one and the same as paying for the blue check mark next to your name. I mean, if I'm going to be verified, then I want to feel like I earned it. I don't want to just buy it. Um, but it seems like that's what every and anybody's doing, and I just don't know if that's like organic. I don't think that's legit, and I wouldn't feel proud having that next to my name knowing I purchased it, you know, and I didn't earn it. But I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts out there? I don't know if anybody even cares about it the way I do. I just keep running into it. Um, Wondered what people's thoughts were. Uh, let's see. That's just my message right now, but that's okay. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and the New Year is fast approaching, so who knows what 2024 is going to be. I hope that there's going to be more positive things around the corner, no matter what you're doing, whether it be music or a new job or just more things with the families. I just wish love and light, positive vibes to everybody out there. Let's see. I want to see. I saw a message. I've had them offers as well. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and there's a lot. And it seems like social media wise, there's a lot that comes in through Instagram. And it's like, it's so hard to discern like who's legit, who's not. I had another offer the other day. It wasn't an interview, but it was this name. The DJ went by DJ Jackie, and they're with Hot 97 FM, and they're supposed to be basically. And I'm thinking, okay, let's research this a little bit. Is there really a DJ Jackie? So I look up this 97 FM. There's really, this hip hop station and everything. And, they say that they like my music and they want to put it on rotation. But again, here's another scheme where they're asking for money to do that. And I look up this DJ Jackie, and I look up all of the other, talent that is, highlighted within their radio station, and there is no DJ Jackie. But what I did was I actually found the official site for Hot 97 FM, and then I just emailed the info mail versus the email that this person was trying to tell me to send my music to along with payment. And I don't know, the email just looked sketchy anyway. It was like hotmary97 at gmail.com. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with that radio station per se. And I just didn't feel comfortable. So I'm into that and researched it. It'll be interesting to see what response I get from the other email that seemed more official, what they have to say. I even took a screenshot of this DJ Jackie, sent it to the email, the info at 97 FM, just to see if there was any affiliation between their actual and this DJ Jackie. I just said, hey, I just want to make sure like this is legit. I didn't know if this was really one of your, you know, uh, radio personalities or who this was. So we'll see. But there's just a lot of that going on. And I mean, when you are truly independent, you don't have anybody, helping you and being your eyes and ears out there. And you're just hoping to run into the right people. It's hard. I think it's hard to discern who's like truly in for the betterment of you and support of you and, truly showcasing you for who you are and who's just out for it for themselves. I think there's a lot more of the second part of what I said versus what I don't know. Maybe it's just something I'm looking into a little bit too much, but very curious. I had to ask. But yeah. I guess I'm not the only one that gets those kind of offers. And let's see. Come to my Friday show, and I'll show you like my only requirement for artists is to show up and chat. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. I would love that. I think that would be awesome. Thank you, Conspiracy Music. I would love to do that. Now that to me is legit because you're just, just want to showcase different people out there and you just want us to show up. I mean, I just find it kind of odd. I know nothing about you, you know nothing about me, but you want to charge me all this money, you know? But here, let's see. Can I respond back in this thing? I don't even know how to do this. Conspiracy music, because I'm pretty illiterate when it comes to YouTube Live. I really don't do this an awful lot. I will definitely swing by Friday. I'd love to do that. I just released a new song on December 6th called The Horn of the Bull, and it's doing pretty good. It's a lot of fun. I wrote it about a bull rider, a bull and a bronc rider. And what's really cool is he is a black cowboy from Atlanta, Georgia. Well, originally from Akron, Ohio, living in Atlanta, Georgia. But he's done more than just the rodeo side of things, but he's done a lot of community outreach for kids that don't readily get exposed to that kind of a lifestyle. And he's adopted and fostered children, and he has them come to his rodeo, his ranch, so to speak, to, get them to horseback riding and, take on different tasks and, just skills that they normally wouldn't have been subjected to. And I wrote that song, The Horn of the Bull, about him. His name's Billy Ray Thunder. He's a pretty cool character. I've talked to him a couple times. But maybe tomorrow when I swing by, I could do an acoustic version of The Horn of the Bull. But it's doing okay. I'm on this site called Number One Music, and it's on number 2 on the music charts today. And it was number 1 a couple days ago. So I'm trying to get it back up into that number 1 spot. But yeah, I would love to showcase that and maybe a couple other songs if I could. Let's see, what did I miss? Yeah, I think I missed a chat. It says our show runs from 8 p.m. to 2. Oh wow, that's a long show. This Friday we are going 12 hours. Oh, okay. Wow, that's awesome. So, I mean, I don't have to stay that long, do I? Can I just stop by for like maybe an hour? Or are we pulling an all-nighter? That's really cool. And it sounds like you have a lot of different artists that stop by too. So that's really cool. Wow. That's awesome. So I bet you're probably making up for the holidays. You probably shut it down so people could be with their families. So maybe you're making up for it this Friday Or is that just normal? Like to do it for 12 hours? No, wait, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yes, all music we play are from artists in chat. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely swing by then. Do you have a preference of how many songs you want us to do? Oh, wow. Nice. Special occasion. So if I did like 1 or 2 songs, I'd be okay? Because I bet you're on a little, like, maybe like a time kind of a schedule because you want to fit everybody in. Oh, and the new year too. We usually play 1 from each artist as we never have time to play everybody, but this Friday is different. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Well, maybe I'll just, since it's my first time, maybe I'll still just play it safe and do like 1 song. But that's really nice. That's cool. And showcase what I do and just get it out there, get more listeners and, um, people to be familiar with my sound and kind of figure out for themselves if it's something they want to follow. I'd love to be able to do that more. I would say like 2019 up until this point I started trying to record and put my own music together as far as production goes. And oh my goodness, I mean, I know I have a long way to go with production, but like I said before, when you don't have a team and you know you're doing it all on your own, you're going to do the best you can with what you've got. And that's kind of what I've been doing. And I feel like every year I put something out, it gets a little better, but it still definitely needs work. And you never know. Some of these things you can get connected with the right people and can help you along your way. Not just learning new skills, but maybe they could help you out with something that you couldn't do. Let's see. It says, I have a couple links with you and we will play them. I can bring you on panel if that's something you're interested in. It would be a StreamYard panel. Okay. Okay, so if I did the StreamYard panel, then I could actually like perform live versus the songs just being played. Either way, I'm happy. It doesn't matter to me. If it's just easier to play the links, that's cool too. I'm pretty easygoing. Whatever is easiest for you. And then conspiracy music. What's your real name? I feel funny calling you conspiracy music. Oh, wait. It says, yes, you could perform live if that's what you like. StreamYard audio is different for everybody, but we can work something out. Okay. I'm down for whatever. That sounds good. Oh, Clay, it's nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. And thanks for reaching out to me and, even inviting me to that. I'm really looking forward to it tomorrow. And I can't wait to see all the other artists too. It'll be fun. But, all right. Well, Clay, I think I'm gonna hop off here, but thanks again for inviting me tomorrow. I look forward to it. And yeah, I guess I'll bring my guitar just in case. But depending on how many people show, if it's easier to just play the links, that's cool too. But I'll come prepared either way. But thanks again, and I hope you have a good night. And it was nice meeting you. And thanks for giving me a response on that. It's just so strange, but it's nice to know I'm not the only one out there getting these crazy offers. All right. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your night, Clay, and I'll see you tomorrow.